Good morning, everyone. Welcome to whatever episode we're on of Vulnerable AF Friday. We're black again. It just happens that way. I don't know why. I do have quite a bit of black shirts, but if you can tell, I've been trying to switch it up a little bit. So I was a little out of sorts on Wednesday, feeling a little bit better. Oh God. I was just about to say, I've been sleeping kind of better. I've been using an app to help me get better sleep, I think. And I'm feeling better. I'm definitely feeling better than I was on Wednesday. So today I decided that I was going to talk about a video I've already done. I did this live on Facebook already. I kind of talked about this, and I don't know, maybe it's meant to be rehashed differently, right? I've definitely had time to think about this topic. Had some conversations in therapy about it. And it is quite a triggering subject for me. But we're going to talk about parents who are mad that their adult children have gone no contact with them. And this is not me saying or advocating for going no contact with your parents. This is just me talking about my situation and the fact that I keep falling into this rabbit hole of reels on the internet about people being mad about it. And it's back and forth, right? I'll find a reel where it's from my perspective, right, of they always say, well, why don't you have anything to do with your parents? They're the only parents you have, blah, 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 whatever, you know what I mean? And they put it all on the shoulders of the adult child, basically. And then you'll go to the comments, and then you'll see parents that are on the opposite end being like, oh, they're ungrateful, and they can't be accountable for their own wrongdoings, and that's their problem, and, we're still just trying to help them grow and learn, and all this other stuff. And then of course there's people that are feeling the way that I feel. And then I also come across influencers who are speaking on behalf of the parents and basically still trying to shame children who are now grown-ass folks. I'm sorry. I don't know where, how, or when you thought that trying to make us feel bad about decisions we felt we had to make is going to help change anything. In my opinion, that's only further solidifying my stance. Even now, you can't even come to me like a human, like two adults. You're still trying to be that older authority and try to make me feel small and stupid and wrong or whatever, right? That's how that comes across to me. And of course, personally, from my own experience, I go back and forth all the time. I have an understanding, okay? Maybe this might dip a little into the woo-woo, but I have an understanding that in this society, it benefits those in power to dismantle the, what do they call it? The nuclear family, right? And so I think about stuff like that, that it probably is more important to have a relationship with your family than not. And in some instances, I have sort of reached out to some people, and I have worked on reconnecting with some people, because I pretty much bro, when I left at 17, my whole dad's side of the family had no access to me. So all these other people that I really didn't have a problem with ended up becoming collateral damage, because I never wanted my dad to know anything about me. I didn't want him to know where I was living. I didn't even want him to know how I was doing. I wanted him to have zero knowledge about me. because I saw how he acted with my older brother after he kicked him out, ridiculing him, talking shit about him, being like, oh, let's go drive by where he's staying, and like, just like, why, bro? Like, why? Do you know what I mean? So I'm the bad guy because I want to go no contact with my parents, because reasons that I'm going to get further into the video here. But it's like that kind of thing. Like, it's that, how am I the bad guy for not wanting to surround myself with those types of people? You know what I mean? Like, I'm finally at a point where I can advocate for myself, and I'm meant to feel shame because y'all have some narrative that all the children who become adults and don't have anything to do with their parents are just like spoiled brats. No, that's not the case whatsoever. You know what I mean? And I think about this a lot too, you know what I mean? Like, well, maybe I am making a mistake or whatever. And I had a realization recently, because I've been going back and forth on this. It's something that cropped up over a month ago. This whole, like, adult children going no contact started coming out on social media. Like, everywhere I go, I'm like just randomly scrolling, like, Instagram, right? And then, like, one of these fucking posts will pop up, and then, like, I go read the comments, and sometimes I comment and sometimes I don't, and, you know, it's hard to read all of them. It's hard to read every single comment, because you just get in your feelings about, like, I get very triggered. I'm not gonna lie, I get very triggered when I go through the comments, and sometimes I have to know when to walk away, and that's a self-care thing. You know what I mean? You don't always have to respond to everything. You know what I mean? You don't have to. Even if it makes you feel a certain way, you don't have to respond. So